Hello everybody and welcome back to another Sunday night Jigsaw. And I see JD the big spender has already jumped in with a heist. Exclamation mark heist followed by strings of other numbers. But welcome in there JD, Mr. Smith, Gary and Mini Gary. Don't forget, Mini Gary, that your dad said that you could stay up till 2 o'clock in the morning today so that you could you could watch Wednesday. Well, hang on, did the mango not fly across the screen there? Oh, hang on, something got 2 seconds. I shall investigate. It may have gone wrong. Oh, why are they turned off? Oh, I must have hit the foot pedal. I must have hit the foot pedal by mistake. There we go. Let's try that again. Hopefully screen effects will work now. We won't know. If someone wants to do the snow command, we can see if the screen effects are working again. Not that I've updated the snow command though. Get me into trouble already. Me? I would never do that. Okay, I'm going to pop these little fellas off to the side for the moment. Pop those there. So yeah, we have our... Can we put the crown on our head? JD's crown? Well, there's a bit of an issue, JD. I will get to that in a moment. But this is the image that we're going to be attempting to create today. Everything's all gone a bit screwy today. Normally I set up the camera and get it the right height and what have you earlier in the day. That hasn't happened today. So I very rushedly did it at 9:25. As always, I don't like to open these off camera. I like it to be fresh. So there can be no cheating. Can you cheat with jigsaw puzzles? Right, let's just pop that across there so I've got that there to stand. 7 nights of streaking, JD. Oh, I was kind of hoping there'd be a poster inside of this. Okay, that means that this is the only reference I've got to what we are doing today. Focus, damn you. So it's the no hug zone. It should be like roughly cluster it into different regions, I think, with this one. Welcome in there, Celestial, as well. And yeah, we better be able to complete this 301 in one sitting, I hope. I know next week's puzzle, we're definitely not completing that one in a single sitting. Yes, today we have the Wednesday puzzle. Oh, let's just pop that over there. And I'll pop the... Actually, I'll keep that on the other side of the box handy. Actually, I'm going to keep it so handy, I'm going to tip all these pieces into it. Yep, no association, Gary. Not sponsored. Is that all the puzzle pieces out of there? I'm just going to pop that over there for now. Can I have one of those? Alright. I'm going to grab the first one of these things as well. And we'll start trying to find the side, and we'll try and like divvy things up into rough kind of coloured areas. We'll just see how it goes. I'm thinking anything with this like kind of like the sun, the cheery sun behind her, we'll maybe try and keep those in one cluster. Anything with skin could be face, or it could be... Actually, that's a side piece. We'll keep that out on second thought. I thought I saw a corner for a second. I did. I wasn't going mad, but the corner's on the desk for the moment there. Busy. Busy is the answer to that today. Mini Gary. Been looking after Butter because she's really not well today. We're trying to give her lots of cuddles until we can get her into the vets later in the week. Could that be skin, or that could be skin? Let's put it over there. It's relatively the same colours. Evening CGD as well then, welcome in. Let's just check that before we get too far. Alright, these pieces are those kind of bits. Just see how it goes. I'll grab the other piece as well. And I'll see how far I can spread these as we go. I'm gonna try putting a dress over there. And yeah, anything to do with, technically that's to do with the sun. We'll just pull them together. Ooh, 2 corner pieces already. Win. Not only a corner piece, but hang on, I hope these haven't been like manufactured all close to one another. They definitely go next to each other because they've got the copyright bit on it. See, typewritery things for the text. We'll try and put the text in a cluster over there as well. And anything that I'm not sure about can go over there as well. What could possibly go wrong? Hang on, let's see if I can pull these a little bit closer so I can sort them there. drag it across. So what sort of mischief have you guys been getting yourselves up to today? Oh, I think that's part of her face. Right, put that in the skin bit. Another corner? I don't normally find the corners this quickly. Alright, that's this kind of bit, right? Should have had a better think about this, shouldn't I? As to which way, where I think other parts could potentially go. I'll put that with that. Anything with the creamy type colour can go over there. Anything to do with her face or her clothes can go over here. Or potentially her hands. That was there. That is for over there. Sidey piece. So what are we reckoning, everyone, for whether we can complete this today? What disasters do we think could unfold? It was last Sunday's, was that like 4 hours? Because all the pieces were all the same colour. Oh, did that flipper go across the screen? I missed it. I was looking the other way. Because chat is that way for me, so I've got to keep looking over my shoulder whenever Ada tells me to. It did. Was it go to the sorry, got the thingamajig bow in Skyrim. That was a hassle. I had to run around the caves for a lot longer than you wanted to, but I finally got it now. So finally, oh right. So you're doing the DLC there today. What do we reckon for that one? I think that's part of her clothes. That's definitely part of that bit. Oh, this is definitely going to be another workout for my arm. Is both Gary and little Gary feeling a bit better today? Gary's been pretending to have man flu with a bad head. Evening, Happy Cat, and welcome in. These here, that's a bit of clothes. That's clothes as well. Well, clothes and or skin. So we'll put those together because the tones are quite similar. Put that over there because that kind of goes with that. I put that there. You're all good now. You must have gotten all the snow runner out of your system. Welcome in there, Happy Cat. Oh, that's. I was going to explain the situation with the microwave thing. 2 seconds, JD. Well, as you saw, it arrived this evening. Unfortunately, it is no longer available to me. It may or may not have been confiscated. So I may have to order a second one. I'm putting this one here. I'm not sure what that one. I'm not sure. Go over there. I see. Yes, yes, indeed. I am sure where it is now. It is very warm. The purrs of Happy Cat. Should have exactly. You should have warned me, JD. Purchased it in secret. Oh, sorry, that's a side piece. That's got skin on it. That's got skin on it.
_cat_lady. I've been hearing whispers about your cereal prowess. Can you spare a handful of your legendary midnight shreddies? Or shall I be forever tormented by the thought of their deliciousness?
I think you're going to be forever tormented, Ada. Well, that's another piece of the typewriter. I'll keep those together if I spot like something like that. That's kind of the text, so I'll put that sort of over there. Is that? I thought that was another corner piece for a second there. And one of those. That'll go down there. Just remember, there's only 300 pieces. How difficult could it be? Continue hearing those whispers. Where? Right, I think that goes over there. Those there. That's got clothes on it. So does that. That's the sidey piece. Oh, pop those there. That technically goes with that. Another typewriter piece. That could go there. Easter... No, no. Tell the truth, Happy Cat. You secretly got a second one, didn't you? Nobody believes that Happy Cat's still got chocolate surviving. Any shreddies for Mr. Smith and the ear? Welcome in there, mate. What sort of trouble have you been getting yourself up to? You join us this evening for on Sunday nights. We do jigsaw puzzles and board games now. We've decided to make it a permanent fixture in the schedule instead of it being completely random. So you join us tonight. We are doing the Wednesday, just a small 300-piece one. Don't fall over. Next week though, we're starting this one. the Skyrim 10-year anniversary one. If you can just kind of see it, in there. Yeah, Wednesday on a Sunday. It's like a fire at Sea Parks. Pop those there. We haven't found that other quarter piece yet there. I'm thinking about getting getting a spare. Oh, sorry, a spare Easter egg. Put those ones there. I'm not 100% sure. Stick it on that table. That's definitely face. Pop these a bit here now. That's more of the copyright bit, so I'll put that on top of that one. That's clothes. Oh, definitely going to work out for my arm here. It's Wednesday. Exactly. It's like I keep saying evening, because it's always evening somewhere. Oops. I can't pick it up. More of these. Oh, I lost all my grip. More clothes. They're closed, but they're pre-stuck together. Another sidey bit. More sidey bits. Oh, hang on, this hasn't been jumbled up very well. There's quite a few of these pieces that are coming out already together. Yep, fire. Dear sir or madam. Evening, Frodo, and welcome in. Well, I don't think surely this one can't be as bad as last week, because it doesn't have like mass sections which are all a single solid colour. So it can't be as complicated as last week's. I still haven't assembled that Narina Pala one that I made to see if it all goes together. Last week just absolutely swamped. No time at all for anything. This week's going to be a jam as well, to be honest. I've got a meeting all day, well, just about all day tomorrow. I've got to go to the vets on Tuesday morning. Then I've got to go to the hospital on Tuesday afternoon. Actually, what time is my appointment? 2 o'clock. 2 o'clock. Everyone remember that. 2 o'clock, so I don't forget. On Tuesday. Wednesday, I've got a meeting with the woman who's going to try and help me get a blue badge for the car. Thursday. Oh, bugger. I've got a meeting with that other fella on Thursday. And then, unknown about Friday, I might be nipping out for a little bit during the day. I just want to sit in the garden with my girls. those there. Ooh, did I turn the music on? Can anyone hear background music there? Well, I think that's possibly hair. I'll stick that in the face pile. That's hair. That's definitely hair. That's a bit of typewriter. Real game. Welcome in. Where am I at? I forgot what I was doing. Yeah, put that one there. Welcome in. You joined us this evening for Sunday Night Jigsaw Puzzle. We are doing the... I can get hold of the box. We have the just a little 300 piece Wednesday one there. What could possibly go wrong? At the minute, I'm just slowly trying to separate out, or relatively group them. It's not easy on my arm at the minute. Oh, let's pop these over here. Jiggle them around. Did we find that? We did find the fourth corner. Mr. Smith was hiding it. There is. I could not remember if I turned it on. Normally I set the camera up in the afternoon, like 4 o'clock in the afternoon. I get it to the right height, and I do all the exposure bits and bobs and what have you. But not today, unfortunately. What do I reckon? That's close. Oh, let's pop that over there. More rays of sunshine, because we all know what sort of a sunny disposition it is that Wednesday has. Let's pop these here. Oh, actually, what could that be? Uncertain. Put it in the uncertain table. That was definitely close.
Frodo Lotta 33. Before leaving, don't forget to donate to the Save the Velociraptors Foundation. Your contribution could save a few couch cushions from being torn to shreds.
And in amongst all this ramblings as well there, welcome in there, Samwise. I get caught up in the end. How are you doing today there, Sam? Well, that's a hand, let's put it there. Oh, just on a side note for Sam and Frodo. This was the copy that I got for Bounty Day.
Potatoes.
No. It's a book. It's not potatoes. You're confused again there. But it's a really nice hardback for the Silmarillion. What could possibly go wrong? I've never finished this one. I've never been able to finish the reading this one. I get so far through it, and then my head usually explodes. Yeah, you just put it in there as well there, Frodo saying, yeah, in full book. And yeah, this one is not as easy to read as these ones. I grabbed these off the same shelf, of course. You got your normal hardback of The Hobbit, but very dusty, read several times. And then there's, if I can get this one across here. At some point I'll get a hardback of The Lord of the Rings as well. You see, it's read a few times. It's the size of the text in some of these as well. It's just, you need a magnifying glass on some of these. Okay, let's get back to it. So, another one of them. But you're doing all right there today, though, Sam. That over there. Purple. Oh no, that's a side piece. Put that there. More over there. Fingers. More fingery bits. Text. Oh, I can't remember if I asked as well for Sam and Frodo. Did you manage to go bowling the other night to try your new polished balls? I've got the pedals too far away today. I've almost got these pieces out here. How is Mini Gary doing? Are you still awake? Are you excited for season 2? Which I have no idea when it's coming out, but I'm hoping soon. We recently, like a couple of weeks ago, we rewatched Wednesday again. We're actually just earlier this afternoon when we're having lunch, finished watching Lockwood and Co. through again. That's another one that I really enjoy. I've read the first book from Lockwood and Co. and I have purchased the second one, but I haven't read that one yet. It's too much in my to-read list. I've finished reading the Arkham Horror book that I'm on at the moment. I've got the series. What the hell's his name? Gary. Gary's favourite that I wanna have a go of reading. I've got Discworld books that I'm partway through. Let's pop those over there. First, I got my copper ore production. Oh, you've been on the Satisfactory. First, and you yeah, because you're going to be watching your Hobbit films as well today. Oh, is that close? Yeah, it's close. We finished like a rewatch of those. Was it last week or the week before? Pop that there. There's a lot of these copyright ones with the stuff on the bottom. There's audio processing setup, so I just need to add each furniture. Yeah, so you're having it all like, does it all come through, get processed, and then does it go onto a different train to go like to another factory to be made onto different things? Is that the way you've done it, Mr. Smith? We tried out the balls. Not sure I did so great with them. Need to get used to them. Yeah, you'll break them in. Pop that there. Oh, we get these out and then we'll have a brief arm break. And I'll shift all the other bits out of the way so that I can concentrate on the on the sides. That's definitely close. She's still with us for now. She's still awake. Well, don't forget, Dad did say you could stay up to 2 o'clock this morning. Yeah, they get turned into ingots, then just sent to web. Yeah, so actually you do that there, then ship them off to all the other bits. The best way, there's that many different things that need to be built. It's a case of, you know, if you want like a factory, because I would love to do it where there's like everything is being produced all the time. You know, some of it to be used in other components, and others to be used in for storage. But I had to like sit and calculate it all out to see just how many inputs would you actually need to achieve that. Guess that's more clothes. Another black one. That's the one, Gary. David. Is it pronounced? I'm not going to be able to do it without stuttering. It's the one that Gary just typed, everybody. Yep, and we have the faithful laugh dog as well there. Doing its master's bidding. Likes of screws. Yeah, you know, the heavy frames. The heavy frames, things like that, are just a pain in the arse. At least you can skip once you get there's like alternative recipes for the screws, and I was using the one, because I think the default recipe, you have to turn them into... Oh, what the hell do you call it? I think you have to turn it into rods. The default recipe is turn it into rods, then the rods into screws. And then, of course, you get the one where you can, the next recipe where you can just like, you know, just hammer them straight out into screws, which is a bit of a time saver. I don't know if that's the recipes I've got. I don't know if there's any other alternative recipes, but that's the only ones I've unlocked. But to be honest, I've unlocked so few of the alternative recipes. Ooh, dropped it. Oh, I think that's part of the that's part of the typewriter. I'll put that there as well. Oh, this has become difficult now. My dad came to visit today because we'd helped us put a curtain rail up, and oh, the strain on my arm was horrendous. I said like to reach up, I had to like grab my hand with this hand to hook it onto things so that I could then use my fingers, and then, you know, it's there. one there. I think these are actually all closed. Okay. Oh, that dust. If you can see it on the camera. Right. Oh, let's put that box there for a minute. So, we have like general pieces or bits that I wasn't sure of. And then we have here clustered the bits around the ray of sunshine, skin bits, clothes bits. And then we have all of these ones. Now this one has got a glossy finish as well to it, so that's going to cause problems. When you have on YouTube, I will let her watch it. Oh no, she got to stay up all night. So wait no week just to for Wednesday. did that? I can't remember, Gary. Did I send you one of the Wednesday Christmas ornaments that I made? If I didn't, I'll do another one. I'll make sure it's in the next parcel to go over to you. So I know I did them for somebody, but I can't remember who I did them for. Oh yeah, that's slightly off screen. The rods, then the screws. Steel can go straight to screws. That must have been what I was thinking of, Mr. Smith. They definitely have to go together. That goes together. But there must be another one with text on it. This is the glossy one, so I can't see what's here, so I'm going to have to keep on like moving my head all over the place to try and see. Is there another one? Yeah, there is one with a line of text on it. Oh, actually, hang on. What is the text on there? So it says, Wednesday, Thingamajig, MGM. Wednesday. Yeah, that might not be right. Yeah, those definitely don't go together. That makes more sense. Nope, just Christmas. All right, I'll make sure that I pop one of the Wednesday Christmas ones because I know I still have one here lying. So I'll make sure that's in the package for you next time, Mini Gary. All right, those are going to go at the top. Right, purple text. Right, well, no, that's going to be here. That's going to be the bottom of the G. Can I just move this microphone a little bit? Oh, there's going to be a problem with the light glare off that one. That's what's going to slow us down this evening. It's like, Frodo, you had one job to make sure the lights were right. I have to 1 AM to get it done. Well, Frodo and Sam, have a good night. Try not to cause too much trouble. And don't forget that you promised that you were going to get extra treats for Samwise while you were out. Make sure you save. Okay, press the save button, everybody. But you guys have a good night there. Thank you for coming in. And remember, it's all Frodo's fault. Are you on the junk food? She says, "Thank you, Chicken Man." Yes, we are the Chicken Man here, the Chicken Whisperer. A little squishy mascot that sits on my desk, and he has a new friend as well. And yeah, Mr. Smith's putting the kettle on for everybody. And what's he going to bring back with him this time? The toffee apple biscuits. And Happy Cat says milk, no sugar in hers. Let's just pop these across here. Yep, that one goes there. Oh, the glare's going to really, really slow me down here. Frodo, you're supposed to check all the cameras are right. I want a little bit more of... It'll have like a fanning out bit for the bottom of the H for hugs. Yeah, that's probably going to go down the bottom somewhere anyway because of the text. That's going to be the Z for zone. That might be the bottom of the E. Tea, Earl Grey, hot, says Gary. Oh, JD's gone for the bouncy marry kill.
Entertain JD wants to bouncy with Frodo Lotta 33. Is all set to marry Samwise Gamgee Lotta, and are going to kill happy_cat_lady.
Happy? Not happy cat. Sneaks out the window. I think this one goes in this corner. Run away, happy cat. Don't let him get you. The mean buggers. What mischief you been getting yourself into today, though, happy cat? Are you feeling a bit better today? After, obviously after you had all the carry on with the bloody doctors and what have you, clotting you around for weeks. Let's get through you to get to happy.
Haha, Gary!
But Gary can be bribed with butterscotch, so he's not really much use, to be fair. He's too easily bribed. The whiff of the butterscotch and he'll be floating down like in a cartoon. Right, those definitely go there. Does that go in there for the Z for the zones? I think there must be one that goes in there. Is that narrow enough for that one? Maybe. Still not feeling right being getting palpitations, just trying to... Yeah, just kick back with your midnight shreddies. Don't do anything strenuous, doctor's orders. I'll just leave that on one side for the minute. I could be staring at the piece, but I can't see it for the glare. But do you feel like a little bit, though, improved? Now that you've gotten you're gotten on the right track. I'm just going to put that up there because I know that goes up there, and that one there. That has to go on that side because that's the way curves work. Same with that one. That's got to go there. Oh, burping away again. Oh, take about it. Oh, it's one of those ones that need that. Yeah, it was like I we've probably discussed this before, but when when whatever the hell's buggered up with my shoulder's gone, and they give us those tablets, the pregabalin thing, and they said, it would take like a month before I would notice any benefit from it. And yet, she gave us like different. She gave us the was it like the 50s or something in the, and 75s, and she gave us a box of 25s. 25s in case I needed to like top it up if I didn't feel it. But it's like, if you're not going to feel any effects for a month, how would I know when to gauge it? Oh, Gary's put the jump scare in. Actually, appropriate for this one. But I couldn't click on it because it was behind a paywall on one of those newspaper websites. But the title of the article was something about the pregabalin is killing people. So I've stopped taking it anyway, but I think I might not be taking it anymore. The only bit of the article I could read without actually going like through the paywall was basically, they're saying that's just overprescribed. Because I think it's like yourself has said that it was an epilepsy one. And Metro, welcome in there as well. Oh, Gary caught dysentery from JD. Oh, I wish my hands would work and I could hold this to my face and practice, so that I could play the dysentery tones for you. Xbox, welcome in. Tonight, we're doing... She's fagging for the... fagging for the dysentery. Welcome in there, though, mate. Tonight we are doing, for our Jigsaw Puzzle Night on Sundays, the little Wednesday one. Wednesday on a Sunday. Because we don't know how calendars work. But welcome in there, mate. Oh, this glare is really going to do my head in. I can't even get over there to turn that light off. We're definitely certain that, yeah, those two definitely don't go together. They go together? No. Also assuming that I haven't put a... Oh, look at this. There's flat pieces over there. That means we could have bollocks up everything. Have a quick scan. See what I can see. I don't think there's any on there. I might take all the typewriter pieces now, though. Yeah, I don't think there's any more flat pieces there. But the typewriter pieces all go in this corner, so let's just see if we can figure these ones out. At least. So all the typewriter pieces, all the ones that I've managed to fish out anyway. That probably goes there. Exactly, it's spreading that special type of love that you can only receive here. There we go, we've got a little bit of that one assembled. Anything else that looks like a typewriter over there? And that sort of like pops. It'll appear in due course. He says. Alright then, that is that piece, which helps narrow it down. Keep doing this so that I can't, so I can see what's going on. Oh yeah, I'm definitely going to have to do something different with the lighting in here. Especially for next week. One thing I did do today though is I did measure up the size, and you know, I've got the Skyrim board game. The playmat for that, the Skyrim puzzle will fit on nicely, so I'll be able to put that on there. I think that bit goes there. And this piece possibly goes in here. There we go, we're getting there on the corner at least. I think that piece goes there, but a bit higher up. That will go down there eventually. Don't blame if you're not taking programming and being in the news. Because I mean, it popped up on Twitter, the article, but I couldn't. I couldn't read it because it was behind a paywall. I could only read the introductory paragraph. And welcome in there, and thank you so much for the raid there this evening. I'm going to 2 seconds. I'm terrible at pronouncing names. If I do without stuttering. No, I can't do it without stuttering. Welcome in, and thank you so much for the raid, even if I can't talk. Must know if you. It is indeed. It is indeed from the Ravenholm chapter on Half-Life 2. But welcome in there, and thank you for joining us. If anyone wants people stuttering through their names, you come to the right place. But thank you so much for the raid there. Tonight we are doing the. Oh, I'll put it on the side of the camera. Thank you so much for the follow there as well, and welcome in. Tonight we are doing the 300 piece, just a little small 300 piece Wednesday jigsaw puzzle. What could possibly go wrong? But thank you so much for the raid. What sort of puzzle were you guys doing tonight there? And if you've had a good night, which ones were you guys up to? Oh, the little one's gone to bed. I'll make her a time lapse video so she can see the whole thing being done. We're doing 1,000 piece one. The outside's not done yet. All right. As much as we're right, there's been loads of times over the past couple of years where I've started 1,000 because we do puzzles now as designated slot now on a Sunday night, and we have been over the past 2 years every now and again doing jigsaw puzzles, and I have yet to complete 1,000 piece on stream because I get so far through and I feel end the stream, and then after a couple of days I need this desk back. But now I've got one of those puzzle things that you can fold them away. So next week, because we are definitely not completing the Skyrim 10-year anniversary puzzle. I know it's a bit awkward to see on there, but I just get it on the side of there from the ring light. You can just kind of make it out. 2 seconds, put that over there. What could possibly go wrong? Some of the pieces are Polish shenanigans. Yeah, last week we did a Nintendo one, and difficult for me because there was a circle in the middle, and every piece was white, and every piece was the same kind of design of shape. Every piece was all variations of this shape, and it took over an hour just to do that one circle. Driving us mad by the end of it. Also that puzzle, yeah, I'm really looking forward to doing that one there. But as in, once again, thank you so much for the raid, and welcome in there, everybody. We do stream every night in theme nights. You can see the schedule for the month ahead over on Discord, or the week ahead will be flashing across the screen there now. We don't just do the video games, and as I said, puzzles on Sunday. We also have board games as well, and occasional chicken streams in the garden. Yeah, that's one that's a lot of brown golds. Yeah, when you get them all, just I was watching Metro a few weeks ago. A lovely giant kitten. And I was watching it on the pitch, all the pieces were just slight variations as it went round in the colour. But at the minute, we're just trying to put this together. I'm having lighting issues because I didn't set up properly this evening. You guys can see the pieces there, right? I can't see anything here because that light there that I can't reach to turn off is just reflecting off of these pieces. So it's taking slightly longer to try and identify the pieces when I'm looking at them, because this is just all white. That's all I can see here is white. What could possibly go wrong? Alright, let's just see if we can figure out where some of these other bits go. I think that's possibly going to go up here. Maybe it's not there, but I think that swirly bit there is the swirly bit. Actually, I should probably put that just there, then you guys can at least see for a little bit. Until we get the size and shape of it, we'll see roughly where they go. And it's never really worked, but we do have the grid across the screen, so if you spot a piece, I can estimate where it is based on the what did you call it? What did you call it? Battleships idea. Oh, is it feeding time? What sort of snacks have you got lined up? Swap with the grid. Yeah, it hasn't particularly brilliantly worked, but you know, it's there. And Mr. Smith has returned. Has everyone got there? Oh yeah, did you bring all the biscuits? Which biscuits have you got there? The spice pumpkin cookies. Oh, I need to sort out those pumpkins as things as well there, because both Happy Cat and Gary were telling us that I can get started with them soon for my girls. Yeah, I should maybe redo it and make it a little bit tighter, Gary. And Gooey, welcome in there as well, there, mate. Oh, it's if I can do it without stuttering, it's sushi tonight. Then is it? That's one thing I can always see in the shops. I've never actually gotten around to trying it myself. It's things like popcorn. I've never had popcorn before. Well, hang on, does that swirly piece go on that swirly piece? No. Is the answer to that question. What about this swirly piece? Yeah, that one makes a bit more sense. Actually, would that then possibly... I'll leave that one up... No, that's probably this swirly. Yeah, let's put that over there for now. We're bringing up all the technical terms this evening. Would there be one that just kind of butts up with... If I knew like roughly how wide it was... hang on.
Shame. Shame.
Yes. But that actually gives us the width at least. So it's quite a small one. That's what she said. So now we just need to know what the height of this one is. Well, on the box it says 39. Normally I do this before the stream so I get the camera at the right height. It's going to be slightly... We'll adjust the camera height once we actually get the... once we get it in. Okay, let's crack on with this bit. What could possibly go wrong? Does that go in there? That doesn't go in there yet. But we'd have to go in this... Oh, hang on, is that for... Right, actually, I think that goes over here. Possibly.
All together, at edge C, D3 is part of the lily.
I think the two pieces together... D3. Or is it the piece that I've just moved? Now, does anyone know which movie that joke comes from? I think I've moved some stuff here as well, and I got myself a bit mixed up. Actually, this probably goes across the top. Actually, I'm looking at it in the wrong orientation. There we go. That makes a bit more sense for that. Is there one of those pieces with a little white bit on the pin? There we go. This one's got a little white bit on the pin. A birdie. Have we got a one with a bit of birdie? I think that one possibly goes there. And... Maybe that one doesn't go there. Well, that one there definitely goes there, though. The hoverboard thing in Destiny 2 this afternoon. There's a hoverboard in Destiny 2. Oh, I have no idea when I can do it. Definitely not this week. But you and I have to have a play on Destiny. I need you to rescue me, Happy, so that I can play the game again. That must be part of the trees on that side there. Because the minute you just like randomly just fancy a game, and I can't because of the because I've messed up my helmet. So one day in the coming weeks, we'll have to have an hour or something, have a bit muck around. If you're up for it, Happy. So I wonder if I could just move. Can you still hear me there? The microphone's slightly off to the side, but I just need to be a bit closer to the table. Yep, it had a small bit of white on the pin bit. I've increased my light level. I don't even know what mine was anymore before the incident, where I got the DLs. It was a season thing, wasn't it? That I was still wearing, and because I don't carry inventory, I trash everything as soon as I get something new. I don't keep anything, so I kind of got screwed over by it. Enjoying his weep. Yeah, if only. I say it didn't last long. The response was, "Ooh, what's that you've got?" And then it was removed from my hand. Can that possibly go in there? That does indeed go in there. That go in there? Oh, yes. Does that go in there? Or is that no? I think we need another piece before we do that. So we've got a one with a. Are you sure that piece doesn't go in there? Yeah, what are you talking about, Gary? That bit definitely goes in there. B2. These bits in here. Now, these bits here definitely go up the top. That's relatively for certain. So the thing is, right, you've got lily shape up there. And you also, if I get it to focus, you also have a second one down here. Oh, hang on, I think I saw that piece a minute ago. Yeah, I think these bits here definitely are going to go up there. Where was that bit with the long sticky out bit that I had in my hand a minute ago? Because that's got to be that piece for up there. Ah, no, there's birds on this side as well. Evening, porter, and welcome in. Dodgy dog. What are you talking about, dodgy dog? You wanted that prescription.
Porter MG wants to bouncy with happy_cat_lady.
You've pulled Happy?
Is all set to marry Gary D. Steele, and are going to kill Gary D. Steele.
Uh-oh. Well, I mean, Gary is usually guilty. Well, yeah. Potter really has that. It's that insurance money. Insurance money is just too good for the. Oh, we got the joke one. Because Gary redeemed the jump scare. We've got any of the pieces that are just in complete blackness. There, what about that one? There we go. Look, we're making some progress here. There we go. Because I'm not scary, you're funny. Yeah, I don't need a sticker. Yeah, Happy Guy doesn't need to stick out the window. No, he's got caught, but you stood your ground and murdered him. But what mischief you been getting yourself up to, Porter? Have you been a good boy today? Or has he been out? That goes there, that goes in there. Right, there needs to be a one that's kind of those colours, but maybe with a little bit like that, the black tip on the end. What was it? I asked for a prescription. What you gave me had bizarre side effects, growing a a 4 foot is just one of them. I know it was supposed to remove the third one. There was a terrible mix-up. Terrible mix-up. I'm just trying to shade the pieces here because I cannot see a thing over here. But Porter wants everyone to fight to the death, so exclamation mark Hunger Games and or tribute. And see what unique way will Happy Cat murder us all today. Does that go in there? That doesn't go in there. Actually, that might go in there. Oh, it does go in there. It's been sat there for bloody ages. But exclamation mark Hunger Games and or tribute. Defend the honour of your district. Oh, we got any teams forming this evening? Mr. Smith and the Chocolate Thief. Or any District 2s? No, I think it's Mr. Smith in the team. What district did I come in today? Did I press the button? Oh yeah, there. I'm in 10 this evening for the 123rd Hunger Games. Well, that could be there. Yep, it is. These two go together? Is that too low? No. If that's the height of that. Well, no, saying that, we don't have that connected, so it could be low. No, they definitely don't go together. Did that go together? Probably not yet. Oh, it's all falling apart. They're not staying together very well. But the cannon sounded. Who will be the first to perish? Statistically, it's me. And it was.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have our victor. The winner of the Hunger Games. Happy_cat_lady. It is with great amusement that we crown Happy_cat_lady as the winner of the Hunger Games. They won by unleashing an army of mischievous monkeys armed with banana peels, turning the arena into a chaotic circus. Well played, Happy_cat_lady.
Rigged. I don't know why Happy Cat always has to kill me. Just so mean. It's not my fault my armour got screwed up. She takes advantage. Beats me up. But that one definitely goes on that side. Yeah, the army of monkeys must have been Wicked Witch of the West style tonight. What do we reckon? Is that wide enough for that piece? Yeah, that goes in there. That's got to go that direction. I wonder if that... No, I can't go there, but it does have to go that direction when the time comes. Yeah, the bananas must have been from the latest banana bread. Happy must have been making for us all. I go in there. I'm uncertain. I'm saying that the picture kind of like bears that. Right, now we've got that piece there. Can I connect any of these? Not that one. I'm just doing these on guesses because I can't see them. And the pieces up here. They definitely go there. Right, what bridges them to the other section though? Of course, working on the assumption I have the piece out. I think that one goes there. Oh, you just completed Grand Theft Auto on your way to bed? I don't know, can't get the staff. You have a good night there, though, Porter. Thank you for coming in there. And we'll see if we can get that prescription sorted out properly for you, Porter. It was the wrong fourth leg. But you have a good night there, mate. Don't let him cause you any trouble tonight. Oh, I really want to watch Cannonball. It's been far too long since I last saw Cannonball run. There is these parts do go across the top. It just doesn't seem... No, they definitely don't go together. I gotta be missing parts here. Is that one going there, babies? That one has to go in there. Oh, hang on, maybe this one goes across the top. Go in there. Does that go in there? Okay. I'm definitely missing a part then. Nothing on the table? Nope. All is glory, mate. Welcome in. What mischief are you getting yourself up to today? If anyone could see a side piece, scream. But welcome in. We are doing the a little Wednesday jigsaw puzzle this evening. And I'm missing the last side piece. Oh, definitely not there. Well, I'll say that. It'll be there, I'm sure. I just can't see it. Mr. Smith screams. Can you see it on there? Oh, it's over there, you say. Ah, right, that narrows it down. Oh, no, there it is. I can actually see it. There we go. Pop this back over here. Yay, we now have the dimension. Getting clothes packed. Oh, are you working away this week? Actually, I'm going to put that there so I can at least see it. Oh, I think that was the dust off the bloody parts there. But yeah, it's only taken an hour, but we got the border done. Screams of work at the house up, and you didn't hear me. Are you off to bed there as well, there, JD? Yeah, everyone's going off to bed now. Well, you have a good night there, JD. Try and behave yourself. Get some sleep before they start digging up your street again outside. But thank you for coming in, JD, and you have a good night there, mate. It's all Gary's fault. Okay, what zone shall we try and tackle next? Shall we try and tackle the top? Put that there. Actually, I'm going to pull this down a little bit so that I'm not having to reach too far. Actually, if I put that there, it doesn't cause as much glare. We'll put that there. Okay, let's see if we can get all these yellow pieces in. So if I turn this... Of course, now I can't see those pieces. If I jack it up with this... Yeah, that's a little... not really much better, but we'll go with it. How high up will that go, actually? That's got to be part of the wing type bits. Creamier bits go in the centre. Got bits with birdies. It's going to be the bottom of that bird, so that probably goes there, then that must go kind of there-ish. Pop that one down. Which way around does this bit of bird go? Oh, you've got to be there for 3 in the morning. We might as well just stay up all the way through then. Stay up and cause maximum levels of trouble. Oh, could that be from that side or could that be from that side? Is the question. It's from that side, everyone. That one can go in there. I think that'll go up here. Because that's going to be part of that there, so that must be where the curve goes there, because that makes sense. That piece must go there then. We just need to connect them all. Possibly there. Oh, my nose is starting to run again. Oh, this is no good. It's going to be one of those nights, isn't it? That's possibly the side of her head. I wonder if that goes up there. No, I think that's still too high. That go into there? Right, that goes into there, though. It's part of her head. No, I think it's too soon for that piece. Oh, it's only 5:30 in the evening for you at the moment. What time is it in reality here? It's 11:45. Well, so it's closer to 20 to 11. Here. There we go. That's definitely hair. Hair that goes there. And this side's got the pointy bits on the curvy swirly bits. These are all technical terms. That one in there. Do you reckon? Yeah, there we go. So, does anyone think that we can finish this one this evening? What are the odds? What do the bookies say? I can't believe last week how late we were going to bed. Like Frodo had one job, to keep an eye on the clock. So that goes down over. But not there. think that's part of that bit. I think that's actually part of this bit. What else have we got? Might be a hair going down. I think that one will go there. He did. Go. We're definitely making better progress than what we have on the previous ones. That's a bit wider. I don't quite decide which way that bird goes. Or if this is part of it. There we go. Right, funny creamy bits. Just take these pieces down a bit more. Right, mountainy bit. Or some kind of like weird mountainy type thing in the distance. And have we anything that would... That must be the bottom of the bird. Well, that makes a change in question for Mr. Smith. It's not a physics question. That's got that on either side. Or could this be the bit for that? There we go. What we've got there, B3, so yeah, B, this piece here. Oh, yeah, to that bit up there, yeah, I see it. Let's see, I sort of like we want a tiny bit of that, of those lines. That could be here. Maybe? No. I don't know, but this one could go there then instead, yeah. And this one, because it's got the pole for this thing, whatever the hell that is. And that one is that one. So that'll go. Hang on, this actually might go here. Yep. And that at the end of whatever that is. I'm not entirely sure what that is. It's just at the side of a red. So what mischief have you got lined up for tomorrow, Gary? Will you be behaving yourself? Purpley bit. Oh, maybe it goes on the other side. Right, well, I'm fine with that for a minute. Sure, that's hair. I think that's hair, possibly that goes on this side. That might go around about there-ish, maybe. This must be the ear for the other side. Maybe he's there? Oh, you're playing paint and decorating tomorrow, Gary. Oh, just phoning sick. Get one of the kids to do it. I think that's going to go that way, isn't it? But I think it's further across before I can actually do that one. So yes, you're going to get one of the kids to do it instead. Get one of the kids to do it and fire up the PC instead. Oops, pop that in there. Does that fit into there? And that gives us kind of like the ear height. Okay. Does that go in there? It does indeed. Just leave it there for a minute. So will charge me and my son will only cost me more money and time. Oh yeah, well, you know, is he the one that's still at the because he burnt your kitchen down, didn't he? Right, but how would he set the How would he set the rest of it all on fire, though? How would he set the paint on fire, or would he find a way? Yep, he's the fire starter. Do we think that could be? No, we couldn't. Oh, my house starting to go funny here. Yeah, right, can't be that one. It might be that one. Yep, there we go. I reckon. Is that in there? Yeah, I'm going to go with that one goes in there. Be paint on my PC, my TV. Yeah, you would have the all the slots would be painted over and sealed on all of them. You wouldn't be able to eject any discs or anything like that because it'd be painted solid. So it's a weird coloured piece, this one. Not quite certain where it goes. can't go in there. Right, that possibly goes there then. Yeah, that one goes in there. That one goes in there. Maybe these might go in here. Nope. Oh, they go together. Nope. But this one might. Shimrock Gaming, welcome in there, mate. You join us this evening for this Sunday's Jigsaw Puzzle. I don't drop it. We are doing the Wednesday no hug zone Jigsaw Puzzle. But welcome in there, mate. What sort of mischief are you getting yourself up to today? We've almost completed this little section here. Actually, that's got like a tiny little bit of yellow on it. You'd think it would stand out as to where it goes. I'll say that it could be amongst those pieces, to be honest, still. 2 seconds. Oh, bugger. So, no, they'll give... Oh yes, I've got that one to have a go of as well. I've downloaded it, but I haven't fired it up yet. The servers are full. Oh, is it? Is it all like glitching out all over the place when you're trying to play? So I've got it, but I haven't had a chance to have a go of it like properly myself yet. Jaffa's missus said that she was enjoying it the other day. Yep, that Gary always causing trouble. Go in there? No, it doesn't go in there. It's got a yellow bit on it. Surely it would go somewhere around there. And it's got a yellow bit and hair. Oh, unless it goes yeah, it goes that way. Gary, you had one job. Go in there, memories. Had to wait. You had to wait a bit, and then you just give up in the end. In this case of nope, I'm not doing it anymore. I've waited long enough to play. See, this is why I think more games, you have like proper single player remotes, don't they? Too many of them, I think, are relying on you being constantly connected to a cloud. Need more single player games, everybody. Oh, hang on, maybe that goes there. It does. It goes up there. Okay, so we've got that section done. Should we try and do a face next? Just we're having all the skin parts, and it means that I don't have to like reach up too far as we're completing it. Loving Hogwarts. Oh yeah, Hogwarts. As I said before, that was my game of the year last year. Absolutely love it. Frodo loves it as well. Welcome back there, Frodo. But yeah, absolutely love Hogwarts. I need to do the last little bit for my 100%. I just need to do, like say like you're flying around on your broom and it comes up with a little window on the side of the screen here that says, oh, you need to go down here and do the such and such a combo on these creatures or what have you. I need to do all of those to unlock that bit. Did you forget your balls, Frodo? Yeah, he couldn't get to the ball now. He left his left his balls behind. Did we have good snacks? What snacks did you bring us all back? Because you were supposed to bring us all back then, weren't you? I definitely heard him say that Frodo was going to buy all of us dinner. Sam might as well back us up on this. Try to see if there's anything that like pops out as like being like an eye or something again. You got McDonald's and Frodo's got Wendy's. It's just she sit in the car with you whilst you're eating the McDonald's. Oh, you do? Yeah, I can't remember how many broom upgrades there are, but the broom challenges were really easy to do. At least, you know, it's just the main thing is just having to wait before he sends you a message that you can go and do the next one. That's the that's the bugger with that one. I think that's free. I'm trying to remember myself. I'll probably say video game logic probably would be free upgrades for it. I'm doing my fries or chips as you call them in frosting. Trying to do a dawn. Yeah, when you doing like the expansion for that one as well, there, Gary? We need to get back on that as well. It has been a while since we last played that one as well. I was going through the thing because there's some other games. I want to play Gears of War. So I'm thinking once we finish the first Tomb Raider, we'll do Tomb Raider 1. When we do that one, then we'll take a break and we'll maybe play Gears of War 1 on the Monday slot after we do the first one of the thingamajig. It's kind of what I'm thinking once we complete that. DLCs are very good too. Frosty is like a thick chocolate milkshake. So he's dipping his chips in his milkshake. Think of the mess. In a mess. I can't see any of these pieces. Right, that's her lips. That is definitely her lips. Question is, does that go in there? It does. Hang on, I've got to sit up a bit here. I'm falling off. Yes, he's weird. I want to play Assassin's Creed. Oh, you could do that. For myself with Assassin's Creed, I've played Assassin's Creed, well, the first one. I've played the free Ezio ones. I've played Assassin's Creed 3, Black Flag, and I think it was Black Flag. I think I played that. I'm not. Oh no, Unity. I don't know if I finished Unity or not. And the London one, I don't know if I finished that one or not. I'm not entirely certain. I know the Rogue one, when it originally came out on the 360, is like the last Assassin's Creed on the 360. I've got that, and I only got as far as the tutorial. Beyond that, I haven't progressed any. It's the same with the novels. I've read the novels up until the Unity novel, but the Unity novel was so bad that it put me off reading any more of the books from that series. But I'm hoping to get, we'll get through them at some point, so I can see what the rest of the story is. And hopefully we don't have to spend too much time as Desmond. Which one, Happy Cat, are you doing at the moment?
Your phone will ring off the hook, and every call will be a telemarketer selling you insurance. Is the universe testing your patience?
Unfortunately, that person calling is Samwise. I was a big fan of the old Assassin's Creed games, but I thought Valhalla might be a good change. I'm sure they've made like a whole load of changes in those ones as well. So I've only like seen bits and bobs of them. Do you think her face might be a problem here? Hang on, that's got to be hair. Do we think that is hair on this side of her head? The light kind of makes me think it goes on this side. Valhalla happy. I can't remember which is the one that you've been playing on the oh, hang on, this is going to be right. Which day? Because I get all my days mixed up. Which day is it happy? Because was it Tuesday or was it Thursday? I can't remember which day you were playing it now. I get all my days bloody mixed up. Sorry for the delay. Twitch froze out of chat. When I said your name, I wasn't sure if you'd nodded off because Ada had dropped you from the thing there. I thought maybe she'd gone to sleep. Tuesday for Valhalla with Happy Cat. What could possibly right? So far, actually happy with your playthrough because I haven't seen it when I've been like with you in the afternoon. How often are you in the future in like the Desmond verse? Because I'm sure Desmond's dead. I think, or is he out with a picture? I think that's one thing that I have a vague memory of us talking about. But have you had to do much in the future at all? Because I always find that the future bits just drag the game to a complete halt. Valhalla is a great game, but it's not much of an Assassin's Creed. So it's good, but it's not in the... Alright, I'm sort of with you there. That is God for good. Been there once so far, wasn't there for... Screw that, I'm going back in the Animus. Yeah, it always just drags the game to a halt every time that you have to go into the future. Actually, there might be one more piece with a tiny little bit dab of yellow on it. I'm going to grab these two pieces here because I think they go over here. They do indeed. Yeah, it's always like it's a case of, oh, do we have to play as Desmond? That's a hand. I'm going to put a confirmed hand piece over there. That's white for, like, that's a sleeve, so that's going to go over there. I thought it was going to be a bit easier to build her face, but it turns out I was mistaken. It's possible the black pieces over there might contain her hair. This might be a hair piece. I'm thinking there. That piece. Leave that there, mate. I'm having difficulty telling whether or not these are like fingery pieces or if they are. Right, that's definitely nose. That's definitely nose. It's some bird now. Can't remember her name. Don't want to. Oh, so it's Lady Desmond. Is this fingers or is this face? I think that's fingers. Could this be dark faced? Bit for like in the shadow? Whose idea was it to do this this bit? Definitely don't go together. Let's just pull these bits out here for a minute. That definitely doesn't go in there. Cassandra, is that the name of the character? What crew? Can you name the episode where the crew participate in a daring heist? You got me. I don't know what she's talking about, Mr. Smith. But if you would like to go on a daring heist, exclamation mark heist followed by strings of numbers. Yep, Ada's got me on that one. I've got no idea, Mr. Smith. Oh, that's definitely part of the sleeve bit. This might be part of the neck. Yes, that's definitely part of the neck. What if this maybe is on the other side? It is. There was a Frodo trying to tell me that wasn't the right piece for there. I don't know. Alright, this is an eye. There we go. Anything else that's got like a bit of an eye to it? Hey, what's this? Could this be a bit of, or is that maybe a bit of finger? I know, I think that's that bit that goes there. Right, let's put that over there with the bits that go there as well. What kind of darkish bit? Slight tinges of purple. Yeah, press save, Frodo. What do we think? Be a relatively dark piece. Kind of into purpley territories, I think, really, for our face right now. What we got here? I mean, this could be a bit like that for all we know. It was really nice to complete these, the head. Don't necessarily have to right now. I got skin on it. I'm not certain about that one. There were some casualties. Only myself and Smith survived. We must have used the laser to distract everybody. And Happy Cat blocked the exit with her antics chasing the laser. Can I grab it? Can I grab the laser? But you can always try your luck. In the 124th Hunger Games. See if you can reclaim your honour. Exclamation mark Hunger Games and or tribute. So we have from District 6, myself. District 11 for Happy Cat, 1 for Samwise. A team, Frodo and... it's a triple team. So Eiffel Tower from District 10. Where does this one go? Oh, that's going to be difficult to see which ones are which. We've got was it ready for District 12? I'm going to leave that piece there. I think we should maybe concentrate on another section because I'm not quite sure if I've got all the bits of her face here. Try to see if I can see anything else that like pops out. Oh, hang on, that's definitely an eye. That is definitely an eye. There we go. What else have we got? No, that's not an eye. The cannon sounds. Who will be triumphant? And we completed the quest and defeated Lord Yu.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have our victor. The winner of the Hunger Games. Frodo Lotta 33. The funny face champion. Frodo Lotta 33 made such hilarious faces that Jade_EC couldn't help but burst into laughter and give up.
Just give up. Frodo, how could you? Well, it makes a change though, because Happy Cat normally wins. Have I got a really light piece that could be potentially this piece? Yeah. And then a squidgy piece to go in there. Yeah, but not many of us survived the. It was only Gary and Sam survived the trip through the Stargate. The rest of us were all left behind. Oh, hang on. If that's the piece is there, then it's a weird piece. That's a weird piece. Indeed, very sus indeed. What were them two up to get us all out of the picture by making us fall to Lord You? You never know. Later in the week, we might get a chance, Mr. Smith, to watch a little bit more Stargate if you're up for it. Now that bit must go higher up. Oh, hang on. There we go. It was on the other table, man. I think we're pretty much into hair territory now, aren't we? Might have to come back to. Yeah, we could probably. I was second thought. Unless it's actually one of these pieces here that we've got. Yeah. Forgot the pieces that we had lying around right in front of us. There's definitely got to be a hairpiece somewhere around here. There's only so many angles it could possibly go at. There we go. Now, what about this one? There we go. So I'm guessing that all those other pieces there must be parts of the hands. Anything just go up here? I was saying that those bits would have some purpley in them. But that looks too light, plus it would have to have the text on it. We could probably put all the pieces onto this one panel as well, to be honest, given how many there's left. That could be a hairpiece. There we go. Not sure. Actually, if we transfer a few of these pieces over, I might be able to figure some of these out. I can't tell if that's hair or not. Goes in there. That's definitely a close. Lots of the ones with the text on it. Try and put those in, then come back to the hair. So there's only 3 hair pieces, like 3 really, really black pieces. What have these ones got? That hair? Yep. Oh, could have jiggled those off there. Okay, let's take these remaining pieces here. Get them all on the same panel. And spot anything that looks like it could potentially be hair. We might try and do the text on the bottom next. Because those pieces are going to probably be a bit easier to put down. So what trouble do... Oh, did I just drop that? So what trouble have you been causing today, Mr. Smith? Have you been taxi driving again today? Oh, I just need to check something on Discord. Yep. Jaffa has a problem, right? He never he never disconnects from the calls. He just turns his computer off, and that's what disconnects him. So he's been connected for about 36 hours in that call on Discord. I wonder if I was to join it, we would hear him snoring in his bunk. Yes, Mr. Smith Jaffa is still on there. Maybe driving around is it based in Europe, the game? I've only seen a few little clips of it. I never even heard of it until I think it was yourself mentioned it a couple of days ago. There we go, let's pop that out there. I'll pop that there. We'll just pop that there. I'm going to just take a 2-second arm break. Actually, well, longer than 2 seconds. I'm going to stop strangling myself with the headphone cable. And we're going to have a drink. Yep, I think you can hear him breathing. Oh, has it been in development for 2 years? I only heard of it when yourself speaking about it earlier in the week when we were chatting. And loads of things. I mean, that there was somebody I commented on something. Because there's this new Marvel film that's came out, and everyone's complaining that it's rubbish and what have you, and there's been like people complaining because it hasn't been doing very well, like box office numbers and what have you. I put a comment on it saying that I don't know if the film's good or bad. I haven't seen it. All I can say is that in relation to it not doing very well is I never received or seen anywhere online a single advert or video on any of the entertainment channels that I follow on YouTube that was sort of discuss films. I never saw a single bit of promotional material for it until it came out on digital release. I didn't even know there was another film in the works. I'll go to your light purples. That's probably up here. Yep. Oh, burping again. Oh, I wish I could see these. Is there any way I could put that up as some kind of a... Actually, can I? Yeah. It's a little bit better. I can't reach it. There's too much stuff in the way, so I have to like smash the thing out of the way. Alright, this one probably goes on the lower because it's got... Yeah, that probably goes there. That probably goes here. That one goes in there. Is there a purpley bit with a line on it? That's maybe kind of shaped like that. Yeah, just like that one. But have you been enjoying it though, Mr. Smith, when you've been playing it this past few days? Are there memories? Yeah, that goes there. That's part of the start of the fingers. Right, these are letters. That's definitely an E. That's got to be part of the U. Maybe it's not. Part of the G. What was that? I have Spiders Bugs, but give it its due. It's or just come. That's well, you know, I think that shouldn't be a thing though. If a game's come out, it shouldn't be littered with bugs. People are getting too complacent. Oh, it's supposed to be that way. It's a new game. What sort of bugs is it got, Mr. Smith? Does it have like a live service roadmap? Oh, that's the worst when you get your AAA games and they start coming out with that kind of bullshit in the market. Did I go in there? I thought that would have went in there. Oh no, that's a different type of purple. People were genuinely funding it because it didn't have wheel support. Just use a bloody controller if you haven't got one. I was like, yeah, that's not a valid. I mean, if that's the case, why did you because I mean, it says on the, when you go to buy a game, it's got the little description on the site, and it tells you like, is it single player, is it online co-op, local co-op, controller support. That shouldn't be allowed as a valid reason for refunding it. That's just people being stupid and not reading it ahead of time. Like on Wednesday this week, we've got a game. Hopefully, we'll get to play this game anyway. And does that go there? Yeah. And I had to double check because one thing I didn't check is to see whether or not it was online co-op or local co-op. Because if it was local co-op, then I'd have to use the special remote program that I've got that can allow people online to allow them to use their controllers over remote desktop. Where am I going? Is that going to go there? Oh, that going down the bottom here. Yeah, people are fussy. It's like, if you haven't got it, just use the bloody controller. Yeah, well, fingers crossed. We've got a fun one though lined up for Wednesday. I just hope that we get to play it. Oh, the very least should make our heads explode. There we go. We got the hugs, but we don't have the zone yet. That maybe it's like a Z. Could that be the Z, or could that be part of the? I'll probably say that's probably part of the Z, and it probably goes there. Yeah, it could be the same height as the G, so yeah, that probably goes there. That's got to be an N for zone. That might be the top of an N. Maybe. Oh yeah, it could be the part of this N. It could be the top of this N. go somewhere over there. Now, is there, which O is this one? Because there'd be two O's. Swirly bit. There we go. Yeah, we're making progress now. It says seconds before disaster. It's got to be a bit of the typewriter. Get out of the way. Okay, that must go there as part of the ribbon. Anything that pops out as part of that? Okay. What's going there? Right, that one in there. Okay. That one doesn't go in there. Oh, we've screwed something up. Place your bets. Which one do we think it is? Have I screwed something up or? And Gaming Core, welcome in there, mate. Oh, 2 seconds, I just pulled a muscle. Oh, not good. Is that one going there? Over here. Yeah, that goes in there for the E. Now, what piece could that be? Ah, right. Those are extended a bit further than what I originally thought. Oh, 2 seconds. I really have pulled something here. Oh. Oh, people just been bashing it. CGD. That's it. Just for not having like Mr. Swift saying like people crying because they don't have wheel support. I mean, come on. That's not a valid reason. Oh, moving away here. If I was in charge of the Steam refund, I wouldn't let them refund it for that. Meadies. I wasn't aware there was one. I've been too busy enjoying in the cab. Exactly. Bollocks to all them lot. You get to enjoy it. Think about games that come out in a mess. Has there been any updates? Anyone know if there's been for that? There was one patch for the Stargate Timekeepers. Has there been any further patches? JD shared with me a clip of a mod someone made for one of the other, like, I don't know, it was like a Battlefield game or something like that. And even that mod for that game was better than what was presented, unfortunately, with Stargate Timekeepers. Nope, no more updates, because there was that one patch that came out a couple of weeks ago. I have not looked on the Discord at all. since then. Right, hang on, this one has to go. Hang on, that's got a line on there. It's gonna be this piece here. No, it can't be that piece here. What are you talking about? Where the heck was that? Hang on. Let's just have a close look at that. If that's a swirly bit there, I'm sure this bit doesn't go there. It goes the other way around. Right, it couldn't go the other way around. I had a wheel, I think. It's supposed some, but no. I'm sure you can sit and fiddle around with the dials, and you can probably get it to bet the patch doesn't cover the. Nah, I mean that's what I was looking for in the release notes. I haven't launched the game to try it, but yeah, I mean the alternative controls are the only way to make the game playable, in my view. But it doesn't allow you to do the pause things. You know, like where you like pause and like say, right, you're going to go here and you're going to go there and slap this guy around. So it works if you want to melee them. Yeah, yes, you can do it there, but you can't do anything more complicated with it, which defeats the whole point. That looks like a bit of a typewritery bit, doesn't it? It's a swirly bit. There you go. What have we got? So it's still quite a large typewritery piece, and I don't know why I can't see it. I think it would pop out. Ah, here it is. I put it in the closed section. There we go. It's on GFN now. I just use my emulator so you can use the wheel. Oh, that's right, because you had a workaround for that. I think that were. I maybe just have to give it a go. I said this week again, like last week, has been absolutely rammed. So I'll just have to see where I can squeeze in a little bit at some point, so I can give it a go and see if it has been fixed. I'm not going to hold my breath though. And the annoying thing as well, it's only half a game as well. I had no idea until it was like just before the start of the stream, and I was just reading the thing, and that's when I found out that Timekeepers was only half a game. That bit does go in there then. What are you talking about, Frodo, when you were saying that bit didn't go in there? Can't take that lad anyway, I'm telling you. Any more with the lions going down them though? What's got a line going down? So it's got to go down one of these sections. Like that. Then there's a gap because it goes through her arm. Alright, and this one kind of dissipates as well into her clothes. So that's not a problem at the moment. She was saved before you put the piece of yeah. We have to let our little save button here on the side of the screen so we can tap it. Okay. I think now we can kind of focus on the center. Does that piece go up there, maybe? It's got similar kind of patterns to it, unless it's this piece here. Ah, there we go. Does that piece maybe go on there? Oh, it does indeed. Okay, we've got our face done now. Yeah, 2 seconds. I'll push the bottom up. I didn't realise we had drifted so far down. There we go. I didn't realise we drifted there. We drifted the thing down on the bottom there. So she's had a shotgun to the chest. She's now missing her torso. So yeah, we need the autosave feature so that I can press save and then smash it off the table, and then just press the restore button, you know, to load it back. Yeah, that's what we've got so far. Now, next, we got these pieces. It's a majority of it's kind of like closed pieces, which all have. Oh, I can't lift this hand up. You see all these little tiny like cross type shapes on them. Yeah, you can just see there. They've all got this kind of decoration on them. I'm guessing though, out of that though, that goes up there for the no hug zone. Now I know that this bit here, because that's got a little bit thing there, and that's got to match up with that little bit there. So we know that kind of goes above the G. So the arm is going to be kind of there. That's got a tip of a letter on it, I think. Maybe, or a tip of one of those bits. Yeah, it's a tip of one of those bits. Do we reckon that this could... Oh, 2 seconds, I need to check something. I can't. Oh. Nope. Just checking for a message for a second there. Oh, you have a good night there, CGD. Trying to cause too much trouble. Hopefully we won't be up as late as last week doing Jigsaw Puzzle Tonight. This one doesn't have like a huge section which is all white pieces with that are relatively the same shape. What could possibly go wrong? I reckon that maybe goes like there, maybe, if that's part of the sleeve. Or they're saying that it could be part of this really long collar as well. We just don't know. No, you get bonus points for hitting the pedestrians. You got to level up those vehicles, Mr. Smith. And the only way you can do that... Oh, can I reach? Ah, there we go. We've got another piece that kind of looks like that. I wonder if this might be it. Yay! So we've got the whole top section pretty much done. I've got a light purpley piece that kind of looks like this. Yeah, it just looks just like that. Alright, where are we at now? Does that bit there come back into there? Oh, something is definitely wrong. Hang on a second, just get rid of the glare for a moment. Oh no, it is right. It's just I couldn't see it from my angle. So that bit there's okay. So maybe that bit goes up there. Yeah, of course it does. Oh. Okay, so we have bits of collar and bits of hands. Yeah, I'm guessing we're going to try and do bits of hands. Possibly. That should be good given the reflections here. I'm going to have to do like some major work with the lighting in here. It in preparation for next time. Do some experiments through the week. Yeah, I'm just trying to see what would the angle of that finger be. Right, there's no PC here. Where the hell was that one from? Or did I just knock that out? There we go. Right, let's turn these around a little bit so I can see more of the skin ones. There you go together. Which one has the tiny little outline next to it? I can't really tell from this. That was that way. Would that line up with that? It might well do. Go in there. Oh, nah, that's too much the other colour. Oh, that gives us a sense of that. Is there almost just a little pointy bit on? Not with that one. Is it on a sticky? No, it's not on a sticky but it's got to be a little bit of white bit on the prongy bit. Slide these a little bit closer. Actually, make sure I've obscured it down there. Aha. There we go. Right, that gives us that location. What does that go in there? Yay! Definitely getting somewhere here. I thought that would be the end of that. Or it would be the bit on that bit. Maybe somewhere up there. That has the last piece of that on it. What about this one? There we go, that's where it comes back out on the fingers. There we go. Yay, we've got the collar. That means that anyone with the strong white has to be part down here. Anything or just a little corner? Have a little corner of white. And possibly... No. Oh, that could be it. Yep, just like that piece. Water in there. What did she ask you, Mrs. Swift? What is your favourite character or creature to fight in the Witcher games? Oh, does anyone know when the Lesser Hemsworth Witcher is coming out? Will anybody be watching it? I know we're not. I think that's kind of right for that, isn't it? Maybe there? Yeah, I think that'd be relatively there. Shimrock, are you going to be watching it? Not much else to watch. I enjoyed the the proper one. I can't remember his name now. Cavill, something along those lines. I'm used to bloody remembering their names. But Lesser Hemsworth. All those people they could have picked. Yeah. Well, you see, we don't know what the story's going to be exactly, but, you know, it's just, of all the people they could have chose to recast him, there was actually, what's the name of the guy's name? You know, the people like sort of like think, oh, who do you think could be kind of like, could have been recast as The Witcher? There was one that popped up actually just a couple of weeks ago for us. I can't remember his name, right? He was the bad guy in Casino Royale, and he was one of the scientists that made the Death Star in Rogue One. He has been in lots of other films as well, of course. But it was something I was reading where someone suggested it, and I was thinking, yeah, that might be a nice one for recasting. I don't know his name though. You have to have a look at who played Thingy Erso's father in Rogue One. That's a finger. Is it one of those fingers though, or is it one of these fingers? Oh, it could be a vertical. It's a vertical finger. It's a vertical finger, which means I think it goes there. Yeah, this is a bit of an odd one. Oh, unless it's... Yeah, unless it goes there. Does that go in there? That looks very weird if it does. I think that one goes in there. Just realised, isn't there supposed to be a new Wednesday coming out at some point soon as well? Or are they working on it still? But if you're looking for other things to watch, though, Shimrock there, we just this afternoon or this morning might have been finished rewatching Lockwood. That was a good one. So, anyway, as always, it's only got like a handful of episodes, and I think it's also been cancelled. So unfortunately, I don't think there's going to be a season 2. That's the thing with Netflix. Lots of the shows just, they get like you get halfway through the story and then that's it. You never hear from it again. Anything else that could be potentially more fingers? Are we in there? Yeah, I think that goes in there. A few shows like on Netflix, and they were cancelled after season. What, they get a couple of episodes in. Is that there? Was it, yeah, or was it just like seasons 1 and 2? You mean there, Mr. Smith? Yeah, it's like we watched. It wasn't a brilliant show, but it was all right. We watched. What the hell's it called again? Cursed, which is kind of like a Merlin, type show, and it was all right. That was startling, but it ended at such a point where it's a case of well, hang on now, what's about to happen now? But now it's been years now since that one was on, so I have to assume that's gone the distance, and sadly won't be picked up again. Right, could that be? No. That's a really weird shape, which makes me think that we've put something else in the wrong place. That is an odd shape. I think it would, pop out to us. I think that goes there, though. Oh, that might go there, though. Yeah, that goes there. Gee, that's another weird shaped one. A little bit of skin on it. Very in the shadowy. This makes me think this one is for under the arm. There's only a handful of these sorts of pieces left. It shouldn't be this difficult to figure out which one's part of the hand. I think I'll just put that there for a minute. Let's put that into shadow for a little bit so that I'm not getting the glare off it. It might give me a fighting chance to figure out which way some of these are going. Is that a bit of a finger? Yeah, we're coming along, I think, quite nicely comparatively. I mean, we are at the 2.5 hour mark. What time is it in reality? Oh, it's just about to turn midnight. I have to be up in a few hours. I think you have an hour left. Yeah, we have to complete it in an hour. And Geeky Guy, welcome in there, mate. You join us this evening for our Jigsaw Puzzle Night. Well, we're currently doing the Wednesday Jigsaw Puzzle. I think that piece goes in there. It does indeed. That bit there is there. This bit's got hair on it. Or it could be that. Ooh, hang on. There's one with a little bit of that on it. Yeah, look, there's one with a little bit of that on it. And that means it probably goes there. Nebbies. Yay! Like these purples that they've got to go along these edge. These last little edge bits. There's only so many places where they could potentially go. It goes there. Anything else with a slight bit of purple on it? Nope, not that way. Just for like this, you know, the surround around our shoulder. That one in there. Yeah, these little bits here. I say we're doing the. If I get it focus, damn you, camera. Yeah, these little bits here. I mean, not as bad as last week's puzzle though, because last week had like a big section in the middle that was just all solid white, and all of the shapes were all this type of arrangement of piece. And it took about an hour and a half, I think, just to do that white circle in the middle. But yeah, we don't have that many pieces left. But next week, yeah, all solid, all one solid colour. Next week's puzzle though, we won't finish it next week, not by a long shot. We have, for the Skyrim fans in the audience, we just see past the light there. The Skyrim. There we go. Actually, yeah, I'm bringing it up that way. Yes, it looks a bit like you're looking for a portal, but this is the Skyrim 10-year anniversary puzzle that we're doing next week, and it will take us, I think, several weeks. I have got extra boxes and stuff, so we can put all the green bits in the box, all the red bits in the box, all the blue bits. What could possibly go wrong? So it'll be double Skyrim next week, because of course we have Skyrim on this Saturday night as well. There we go, double the Skyrim action. Is that possibly that bit there? It is indeed. I want one of those cool puzzle. Yeah, I've seen those. I mean, just to the side here. I mean, I'm doing this on my table because this will fit with the starry background that I like to use. But I've got one of those like organizer things. At the minute, I'm just using one of the panels, but it's like one of those big cases that fold out. It's not as solid as I would like it. I prefer it if it was a little bit more rigid. But at least I can tidy it away, because we've never finished 1,000 pieces on stream, because I always need this desk back for other things. So after a week, if we haven't finished it and haven't been able to stream it or record it, like with work and what have you through the day and like through the nights, it's a case I've got no choice, just got to dismantle it. I do still have, I mean, over on the YouTube we've got all the previous ones, and I did the time lapses for the ones for all the puzzles that we've completed, minus like the Nintendo ones and the Tinkerbell one. I haven't done a time lapse for the Tinkerbell one. I'll try and, it'll be next weekend. Saturday I'll just have to sit down, download them if I haven't got them already downloaded, and get and put some like fun time lapses up for them. Yeah, we've got that bit there. I would have thought the fingers would have gone. We've got these pieces here. I would have thought it would have been easy to put the arms and pieces together there, but I'm not sure which ones are for which side of her arms and stuff. I think that piece possibly goes somewhere around here, because I think that's the curve in the. Well, actually, no, it could be the curve up here. It's the curve up there. That's more fingers, but which set of fingers? Oh, there we go. Yay. But what mischief you been getting yourself up to today, though, Kiki? If you've been behaving yourself. What do we reckon for that one? That could be the finger pointing up. That could be the start of that shoot. Yeah, that might go there. That might go there. Aha. See, we're trying to put off the polka dottery a bit. Trying to figure out how high will that section be as well when we get to it. But for now, there'll be a one that's got a... Nope. About this one. Yeah, one like that. No, that's not going to go there. There we go. Did any of them go in there yet? There we go. The question is, how close does this go for her wrist? That looks like at least one more. Go. Ooh, hang on, does that mean that actually goes there? No, that can't go there. I go there though. That can't go there. That's that's wrong. Alright, now we've got that relative shape there. More hand here. I think that's all the pieces with skin on them that I can see. We're not doing too bad here. How much more time on the clock, Frodo? If Happy Cat was a Jedi, what colour would her lightsaber be? Pink. I'm going to gamble that Happy Cat's lightsaber will be pink. There we go. Quick save, yep. Press the save button. Oh, if we're doing the Skyrim one and we knock all the pieces on the floor, that'll be it. We'll be ending the stream. We'll be ending that stream early. Where do we think this is a bit of... hang on. Right, yeah, that makes... It's the bit kind of like the sleevey bit that goes underneath. What would here for a weird piece? That still contains... I think it goes there, yeah. Chicken's not going to ever does that. What question is that? Of course it would be pink. Let's see, that has a tiny smidgen of white on it. Could it be part of a letter? Shouldn't be that far off now. Can't be that bit. Oh, just hang fire on it. Also, at the point now where I can't actually see any of the pieces. just gather up all these pieces a bit, and I'm going to put the box here so that I've got them in shadow. We have a fighting chance of seeing them. Yeah, I have to do some more experiments and see what I can come up with for next week, so that I can see what we're doing here. There we go. Yeah, now we're at the difficult stage. Yeah, these definitely go together, as they came shipped this way. Can I see? Ah, right, it could be a bit of hair. And the question is, which side? We'll keep that to one side for the minute. We may have to just brute force these. It might just be easier to brute force them. Because they are all pretty much identical looking. There's nothing that's kind of like popping out. As being the next piece. I think it would have on the pin a little tiny hint of hand. There's nothing that's making me think that. It's got a bit of white on it. Ah, right, that's those fingers over there. Do that to get a bit of shadow on that. Yeah, we just have to do this the long way. Not that one. But that definitely goes there. Go. Not that many pieces left. But they all look relatively the same. So what mischief you all got yourself lined up for tomorrow then? As I attempt to work out which one has the end of her finger. It's got bits of a hair on it though, it's just really difficult to see the bits of hair on here. That one I think goes there, it does indeed. Not much to have to see how much energy I have, but you have to go food. Oh, you've got to you've got to go and do your week shop tomorrow. Well, have yourself a lie-in though. Doctor's orders. Actually, especially if we're not feeling too well at the minute. I think I'm just gonna have to give in, and just try every piece everywhere. Otherwise, we're probably gonna sit here for an hour, just staring at pieces. I mean, these parts here are dark though. These have got to be the darker ones, but down this section, surely. Right. Go to avoid the people. I used to back home in Newcastle. I used to go to do the shopping in the 24-hour Asda. I don't know if shops still do 24-hour opening, but you know, I go there at 3 o'clock in the morning, and you know, there'd just be like staff stacking the shelves, and like maybe there's a few workmen that are working through the night. But other than that, there was never really anybody never really anybody in there. Yeah. Oh, remember about a month or so ago, was it? You got the idea of food in your head when we were like talking at like 2 o'clock in the morning. We were looking on the Google Maps to see if we could find a place that was still open that would do your delivery. When I used to work at the Travel Lodge, the opposite the Silverlink one anyway was the 24-hour McDonald's, and we used to get people people that would ask if is there anywhere they go. It says, well, there's a 24-hour McDonald's, but it's only the drive-through. And depending, because I would tell them, I says it depends on what manager is on for the night shift over there, as to whether or not they'll let you walk through the drive-through. Because some of them used to get, you know, they would no bother, they would just take the customer and let, you know, they would just walk through and get their stuff. And then there was one of the managers that they had, it was like a proper job's worth, and he was like out there in the street in the thing with the McDonald's health and safety manual, reading it out to a bunch of drunk people that just wanted a burger at 3 o'clock in the morning. Is that possibly hair that goes there? It's indeed hair that goes there. It's quite difficult to see whether or not there's any. I think that's got hair on it. I've got one that's like shifted across to the side. I don't think so, but if we shift across the side was really, really narrow a bit. Doesn't look like it. But he's out there right now with his binder. That particular hotel got demolished as well. I assume that the McDonald's is still across the road from it, or where it was. I don't know what real trade they would really get now, because I mean, once the retail park's shut, there's not really. There's like taxi drivers in the middle of the night. That's probably about it. For its position, its location, anyway. Oh no, it can't be that piece. Not that one, that one. Nope. This could go in either direction. Right, have I got really dark piece with a minimal of 3 sticky out bits. Yes. Have I got a really dark piece? Actually, no, not entirely a dark piece this time. Right, we'll do the thing again. Let's just give in and... try and resolve it this way. There we go. So now we're going to want that kind of shape. As all of the in bits, 1 sticky out bit. Nope. It's not the right shape of that. Or is that? That one might. And it did. Right. We're getting there. We're getting there, everybody. It's not far. It's not far off. Really difficult to see which ones have like the hair going down them. Welcome in and thank you so much for get my words out. Thank you so much for the raid and welcome in. What were you guys building tonight there? You join us tonight for... if I get hold of the box, I'm looking in the wrong time. I'm looking over here. Trying to grab the box. Tonight you join us as we are doing the Wednesday puzzle on a Sunday. But thank you so much for get my words out. Thank you so much for the raid and welcome in there, everybody. I hope you've had a good night. You've been causing plenty of trouble. We're a bit stuck at the minute because all the pieces, we're at the stage where all the pieces all look like the same pattern on them. So it's causing a slight problem. But what were you guys working on tonight? Just figures a 500 piece. Oh, brilliant. You pick the ones for my stutter, don't you? the zebra at the watering hole tonight. Is it we're doing the bugger? It's all going all screwy here. Is it we are doing this evening this is a little 300 piece Wednesday one. The complicated one is next week. I just reach this over here, and we also discovered if I hold it really close to the camera, it actually focuses. This is next week's puzzle. This is the Skyrim 10-year anniversary one. We see the dragon in the background there, which will be a good one to do. That's going to take us a good few Sunday nights though to do that one there. But I said, I hope you have had a good night. I said we only have a handful of pieces left, but as I said, they all look the same. But thank you so much for the raid once again, there, mate. For those of you just joining us as well, we do stream every night in sort of theme nights. Wednesday makes sense. Wednesday on a Sunday. And thank you for the follow there as well, and welcome in there, everybody. We do well. The new changes to the stream schedule is Sunday night is puzzles, board games, and Lego. We do stream every night though in relatively themed nights. You can see the schedule for the week ahead flashing across screen, or the month ahead over on the Discord there. I know. I have that in my head as well, then, Mr. Smith. Every time I say Wednesday on Sunday, my head just goes a fire at Sea Park. It's got to be in his. It's got to be in his voice. We watched a couple more episodes of the IT Crowd again tonight. There, we started watching a film. But so we watched a film called Damsel, which it was all right. It was an all right movie. It was quite a short film though. Then we started watching something else and it was rubbish. So we put the IT Crowd on instead. I can't remember what the hell the name of this other film was that we were watching. But we got like half an hour through it and we're like, yeah, this is no good. It was like that last Indiana Jones film. You know that one that they did, the recent Indiana Jones film that came out. It was that bad that Chocolate Thief got up and went and left the room and did the dishes. That's how bad that film was. But once again, there, welcome in there, everybody. What was it there? Oh, you mean the damsel film? It's a short film, but yeah, I definitely watch it. It was a good one. Oh, Gary, are you still there, Gary? In that damsel film, there is an actor in it that I know you like. Not a problem. Max, if I can get my words out there. As soon as Ada spots you, she'll always pop a shout out in for you there, mate. Once again, thank you as well, everyone, for joining us. As we now brute force these final pieces, because I think it's the only way I'm going to be able to do this is I'm going to have to give in and just try every piece in every slot. I mean, we've got one here. We know this one's got at least three innie bits, so I could maybe separate out pieces that are of the same shape. So you've got the same combination of parts. That might be a help. Oh, great! I've just tipped all the dust onto my panel thing here. Hashtag blame Chrissy. Did you get the hammer out for the... Yeah, we'll get the hammer and drills out to cut the pieces there. Yes, Xbox, we're almost there. I'm going to separate these into like relatively the same clustered shapes. See, last week we were stuck for over an hour and a half because it was all white and it was all this design, you know, with the two facing that way and the two facing then way opposite of one another. So I'm going to just try and cluster these roughly together, unless I'm going to just do that as well, so I can maybe see whether or not we can fit this one in as we go, because we know it's going to have 3 innie bits, minimal 3 innie bits. These are the technical terms here. Right, that one's got 3 outie bits, so we'll separate that. Well, that's an all innie bit. Those two are together. Did I have a section for it? Right, that's got 3, 2, 3 innie bits, but too narrow. Where's I put those? Let's put those there. 3 sticky outie bits. Where did I put the 3 sticky outie bit ones? Ones that have got opposing corners, sticky out bits, all in, all out. I'm going to keep those other 2 pieces together. Those ones there. Okay. Well, that doesn't help. Oh, you were in or out, outie, Mr. Smith says. Hang on. It was all innies. Okay, what are we gambling? This one here, I'm going to gamble that this piece here is one of these, and I think it's going to be a really dark one. I'm going to put this box here again because I didn't prepare like I normally do in the afternoon for using the cameras. So I only put the camera and like move the arm out just minutes before the stream. Right, what have we got here? And the light, I cannot see a thing. What do we reckon? That board there could be one of these pieces. Nope. Actually, I can separate those into their kind of orientation. Nope. Well, I keep on hitting the microphone as well, which is going to be great for you guys. Nope. not wide enough. Or was that one? I should really be putting these in a way when I put them back. Oh, wasn't there one that I was looking at that had a weird piece like that? Where were we looking for that one before? Oh, we'll come back to her. Aha, there we go. Right, so I'm going to guess that this one will be one of these flavoured pieces. What could possibly go wrong? Nope. You'll have to go and wake up the little one, Gary. If you're still there. Let her know that we're nearly finished it. She can come back down and see the final pieces going in. Oh, sure. Babies. Nope. Not that one. It's going to be a thin one to fit into there. Yay. How is it that I always join when you are done? When you're doing the try every piece phase? I know it's because I save the worst till last. that's how we got it, because all the pieces are all of them just basically contain that pattern on them. That's what we're looking at. Because we did when we were doing like these bits up here, these went really smoothly. The text on the bottom for the I've drifted down a little bit. The no hug zone that went relatively all nice and smooth together. The hair kind of slowed down a little bit, and then this bit in the middle is when we're at the chaos stage. What could possibly go wrong? There we go. But we've only got a handful of pieces left, and with we've got sort of like relatively clustered them. It's going to make things a little bit, hopefully not as random as what it was last week. This might be the weird, because that's got like a really thin bit. These came in the box together and they go together, so I've left them there. Where was the other narrow piece? You can hardly tell because some of these pieces have got the hair coming down, but it is so dark on them, and I'm getting so much glare off that light that I can't see them. Right, where are we at now? Are we thinking one of these pieces, maybe? Fit in there. Oops. That one's too narrow for it. Oh, almost. We've got the scissors out. That one will go in, no problem. I still haven't gotten around this week to assembling the jigsaw the other jigsaw puzzle that I made with the laser. It's on my to-do list. It's ever growing to-do list. You too as well. Yes. As soon as we get to the chaos phase of the thing. It's got to be one of these sets, because it's got two bits sticking out on there, so it's got to be one of these. It has to be one of these. This has to somehow fit in. There we go, we got it. And right, have we got any more? I think we've exhausted. No, we still have those ones there, okay. So have we got a one that's... I mean, it could be a corner piece. Now I've just hit the microphone again. Let's just turn that way a little bit. Oh, that's way too big. That's the wrong orientation for it. Alright, those are the three sticky outy ones. Could be this one, you know. But it's not. Just check that one's going to go there. We've got a really, really dark piece. I'm just looking at that piece there. I'm wondering if... Nope. Nope, stay down, stay down. Okay, where are we at? With a finger there, you would think that piece would have standed out for the tip of the finger, but it's not. Right, plan B. Oh, that would never go in there. Just give in, and just try it. Oh, I'm definitely not going to go in there. Nope. There's only a handful of pieces left. I see, if that was the other way around, I thought that would have went there. Oh, too small. Also too small. For a moment, I thought that one was going to be a success. Yay! Okay. Oh, just my arm is definitely getting work out with doing these. So when I go into the hospital on Tuesday, I'm going to say to the doctor about, you know, what sort of exercises I've been doing. Well, I've been doing jigsaw puzzles and using my right hand. Any of that kind of... Sounds too big for that. Nope, not far enough down. Yay. Oh, does that actually go there? Oh, it does. Right, that was lucky. But that also tells me that this piece here has got to be one of those pieces. And then the piece above it has to be a one that has 3 sticky outy bits. There we go. entirely certain still where these two would go. Oh, which way around? Oh, well, actually, no, they've got to go. What if they go there? No. They've got a hair on them. Yay! Oh, we're getting there, we're getting there. What time are we on? 3 hours and 15 minutes. Yeah, I could definitely hear something in the background there, Mr. Smith. I just see on the corner of Discord. Can you hear him snoring? Wake up, Jaffa. This is your 040 hours wake-up call. World War III has started. I messaged him today as well, just to say, you know, you do know you're still in Discord chat. Anything exactly? Definitely with we're getting my bloody arm moving again. I just hope this doctor can fix me, cure me. Wonder why he's been in there for well over 36 hours, because Jaffa never he never like disconnects like at the end of the call when he's got to go away. He normally, like at home, he just turns his computer off, and that disconnects him. Oh, does that go in there? Oh, it does. So that's how he does it. But obviously, this is the first time that he's signed in on his tablet. So he's still got because he was like saying yesterday, he finally installed the app on his tablet for Discord, and he's forgot to. He's not realised. Obviously, the app is still running in the background, and he's still connected to the call. So I messaged him earlier. There's not really a lot more I can do. Where are we at now? Could it be one of these weird ones in there? Could be one of these weird ones. Yay, we have 4 clusters of 4. Could you hear anything, Mr. Smith? I gave him some food. Oh, we could have done I suppose when I joined, they did the Baba Pajama thing, and there was rustlings. I don't know.
Yeah, baby.
Exactly. What we got here? 2-tone piece, which I think might be one of these two. Yeah, it's one of those. Trying to get the right shadow on here. We're almost done though, guys. We've almost got it. Oh, and I go and sneeze. There we go. Let's pop these here just so I can see these, because it doesn't make any difference now if we've got them kind of like separated. There we go. There we are. So for you guys as well that do puzzles, how long do you leave them assembled for after the stream? Or in general, if you're doing them at home, how long do you leave them assembled for? Do you leave them assembled permanently, and do you put them in a frame? Oh, wow, there's a piece hiding in the shadow. Yeah, we're now entering the no hug zone. Maybe a week or until you need the table again. Yep. the Skyrim one. I think I want to actually frame that one when it's done. So when we finish the Skyrim one, depending on how quickly I can sort out a frame and mount it and what have you, will be dependent on whether or not we do a jigsaw puzzle the following week. Obviously that Skyrim was going to take me quite a time to do it. at my pace. It's going to be quite the number of weeks. So if there's not a puzzle the week after we finish it, it's because I wasn't able to get a frame in time. Where there? That goes in there. There we go. So close indeed. I read out and left my stream on a few times. I've looked up and there were viewers watching you while you sleep. Oh no.
All together for a few weeks before.
It was, I've left some together for a couple of weeks, but we've done it. Let's shift all these bits out of the way as we bring in the final piece. Yay! Let's grab that for later. But we did it! Yay! You still can't really see it 100% because of the glare. Can I try and put that in the shadow? It doesn't help when I go. Yep, it's disco time, so we will have to dance like Wednesday. But there we go. We've completed it. That wasn't a too bad one, that one. Just this bit in the middle, that was the tricky bit. And a bit around the hair. Everything else, relatively smooth in place with that one. But yeah, I like that one. I was looking for something else, and this came up, and I was like, "Ooh, it's only a couple of quid. We'll have that." There we go. We've completed the Wednesday one. Great job, and done before. Just barely before 1 o'clock. I've got to be up at bloody 7 because I've got to be out for a meeting for majority of tomorrow. Oh, my schedule these past couple of weeks has been absolutely rammed. I just want to sit in the garden and play with my girls. That sounded like sarcasm, Mr. Smith. He's a cheeky bugger, is that? Samwise, would you just slap Frodo for us? He's being cheeky. But there we go. We've completed our Wednesday 300-piece puzzle this evening. Next week, as I've been saying, drag that across. Next week, we start the Skyrim one. This will be a milestone because this will be the first 1,000 pieces that we've actually finished on stream. But obviously we won't be finishing it in one go. We'll probably stream next week, probably till about midnight. So whatever time we start until midnight, and then we'll call it a day. Like each time, otherwise I'll probably end up staying up till 7 o'clock in the bloody morning. Let's pop that down there. So there we go. Should we put our little friend, because we all know how much Wednesday loves little cute things. So let's pop these chaps next to Wednesday here. Shall I fetch the slapping gloves, Mr. Smith? Where was that? What's one thing you did for yourself today? Which one of the cross-stitch ones are you working on there tonight, Samwise? Oh, let's just reach over here for a second there. So once again, thank you everyone for joining us for Puzzle Night. Thank you as well to all the folk that followed as well there this evening. I'm going to make right bollocks pronouncing everyone's names again. But I'm going to say Crimson, as I'm going to pronounce it. I know that's probably not how it's supposed to be. Thank you for the raid, and oh bloody hell, I can't get my words out as well. I'll make a nice spattering with these as well. But if I do about stuttering. You know what I mean. I can't get the M words today. Are just completely going. But thank you as well for the raid just a little bit earlier. Then you see he's coming just in time for the for the close of the puzzle. It's oh, that's right. That you're doing the St. Patrick's Day one. Is it a giant potato? Almost done there. 3 seasons of of all the gnomes. You got it. Yeah, I almost got it, but once again, thank you so much for the raid there as well. I'm just having massive stuttering issues today with the letter M. But thank you so much for the raid there as well this evening. We're going to press some buttons here, and we're going to go and see if there's anyone else that we can go and say hello to. Who is online this evening? Close that. Try and open up this. It's just taking its time. Who have we got here? What are they making? Oh, Last Airbender. Should we go and see the Last Airbender jigsaw puzzle? Let's just make sure they're not sweary. Oh, I think they're watching it. I think they've got a film up as well as doing the thing. Let's go and say hello to these people here. They're doing a puzzle as well. Let's go and say hello. There we go there. Once again, thank you everybody. Thank you as well for the raids this evening, even if I can't pronounce your names properly. But thank you everybody for coming along to join with another puzzle stream. We'll return next week with Skyrim puzzle. Oh, and tomorrow is Tomb Raider. Back to Tomb Raider. So have your puzzle heads on as well for solving the puzzles in that. But thank you all for watching. Have a good night, and we'll see you all next time. Thank you for joining me today. If you are enjoying our journey and would like to see more, then please rate, comment, favourite and subscribe in whichever manner your chosen platform allows. If you are joining us on Twitch, Mixer or YouTube, where we have loads more for you to watch, from our live streams to all our episodes across our various series. You can also drop by and say hi over on Discord, where we chat about everything from Minecraft to books and movies to tabletop games. But most importantly, thank you very much for watching and have a lovely day.